Now, I've covered this series a lot, I understand, but it's been 6 months since it came out, and I haven't put anything out in about a month. So 1 + 1 equals Just Cause video. For those of you who have wondered where I've been for quite a while, which is none of you, it's been assignment month for like the past month or two. We've been handing in all our work for uni and finishing off, and now I'm completely done with all possible work for uni, so I am free to do whatever I want. Make videos? No. Apparently I just can't be bothered to make anything, but you're wrong, alright? If you're being patient and waiting for me to actually get up and do stuff, then thank you for your patience, because I've got this. And then I've finished writing a video, and I've got a really big one on the way that I'm very excited about. So when I actually finish making it, then you can have it. Yeah, it's all very exciting. I'm finished, I'm done, and now I can get on with what I actually want to do, which is playing Minecraft first and foremost, but then it's making videos for you. So hopefully I'll get to it eventually. But this little short video today is going to be about Just Cause 4 again, and what's happened, which is basically nothing. There was a huge update recently for the consoles, I believe, and it did some graphical stuff. It added some more weapons. It added ammo, I think. Enemies are more complicated, and the AI is a bit better. But they said that they were advertising that at E3, and when it came out, they were like, "Oh, this is what's happened." And yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's still nowhere near where it should be. It's like the No Man's Sky of 2018. Well, 2019 now, actually. It's just dragging itself through, hoping that people will still buy it and play it. It's 18 quid now, and it came out 6 months ago, which isn't exactly promising. It just shows that not a lot of people bought it. And I was very hopeful, as you could tell in my really big video about it. I was hopeful that it was going to come out and revolutionize the series, make it even better like Just Cause 3 did for Just Cause 2. And we all know that Just Cause 2 is one of my favorite games ever made, and Just Cause 3 sort of added to it and made it better. It made that we got the wingsuit, we got more weapons and stuff, we got a better map, we got a more interesting map, not necessarily better. I think Just Cause 2 is still more varied. And then Just Cause 4, it just added a bit of weather, and even the weather didn't even look that good. I mean, it was fine. It added a bit of, drama, and there was a bit of fun to it. But I don't know, I just never got into it. What it's actually added over time is still good. It's, it's making the game better. But in reality, what's happened is that it's just prolonging its inevitable failure. It came out and everyone was like, well, it just looks awful. It's quite fun, but it's still, there's still bugs in it. It's just unfinished. And that's the problem nowadays. People are pre-ordering stuff and then, getting an unfinished product. You wouldn't get that in anything else, would you? You wouldn't have, like, you're watching a bit of theatre and, like, would people that have bought the pre-ticket please leave? Or, like, you don't have half a book. You don't buy half a book, do you? You don't just wait, unless you wait for the ending to come out, but still, you don't buy a book and then realise that half the pages are missing. I don't know, it just seems kind of odd, and yet you've got, even 6 months on, it's still fairly faulty. There's still a lot wrong with it, and it's a shame, really, because there was a lot of promise to it, and it looked damn good fun. I bought it about 3 days after it came out, and I think that from then, when I played it now, not a lot has changed. I'd like to think that it has, but it really, when you look at it, there's still major problems. Whether your view is that it's really good and you're enjoying it and you've got 100% completion on it or whatever, or you just despise it and think it's a waste of time, that's fine. I think it was a very dividing game. Overall, a lot of people said the graphics were, they were a problem and they needed some sort of work. But those people were like, oh, but the gameplay saves it. But for me, it just, there was a lot to it that needed to be fixed, and there's still a lot that needs to be fixed 6 months on. It's hard to judge the series because I adore Just Cause 2 and Just Cause 3, and even the first game, because it set up such an incredible franchise. But this one, 4, I think if they're going to make another one, I hope they do, and they learn from what they've done. I want a finished game. It's not something you'd want to ask nowadays. You want a finished game. You want everything. You have the day one patches and stuff. I get that. That's irrelevant. But I want the game to come out finished, and playable. Is that too much to ask? I think it kind of sets the tone for gaming nowadays, and like people are asking for just a game to be finished. Kind of weird, because when I was younger, you know, on the PS2 and even the PS1 for me, you know, you'd have people like saying, you know, play part of our game for free, and you know, then pay whatever, you know, it wasn't even that expensive, and now you're gonna pay £80 for a pre-order. It just seems ridiculous, but I guess that's what happens nowadays. I guess gaming's just starting to evolve, and we've got to go with it, whether we like it or not. But, you know, your opinion still matters. If you like Just Cause 4, you're welcome to put it in the comments. We can have a discussion about it. I don't really mind. I don't hate the game. I'm not trying to, you know, say that I don't, you know, I just didn't enjoy it. There were parts of it that I think needed work, and they still need work, but I still see potential in it. But I saw potential in it about a year ago when they released it in E3. They released the footage, and I was like, oh, that looks good. And I'm saying at the same time, you know, I'm saying a year later, oh, you know, it still could be good. You know, you can't judge a game based on what you think it's going to be like. You base a game on when it's released and what it looks like then, and that's what I've been doing, and I wasn't all that happy. But you're welcome to have a discussion about it. I might join in. I don't know, I'm quite good with comments, apparently. But yeah, there's a new thing coming up. I'm excited. I don't sound it because it's fucking 11:30 in the evening, and someone's just come back. My flat scare